What's up, heroes? In this video, I want to show you how to take bold action every day. Now, every day you've got things to do that you really don't want to do, like things like prospecting for your business or working out or eating healthy. Like, you know, you need to do these things, but of course, you know, we like to lean into our comfort zone. So it's easy to procrastinate or resist these things. So I want to show you how every day to have a hashtag no excuse mindset so that you actually just execute all the things that you have to execute, even without thinking about it. It's like you almost just turn into a robot of discipline. And once you have that type of discipline, hitting any goal is easy when you can just follow through and execute flawlessly. So I'm going to show you a tactic of how to execute flawlessly every day in this video. Now, in the last video, we talked about how to create your goal affirmations. That's kind of the first step of this process, is creating the goal affirmation statement that you'll say every morning, or that you'll write down every morning. And if you haven't watched that video, go ahead and watch that previous video where it walks you through this 3-step process, and I'll walk you through it. It's having your I will statement. That's the goal that you're trying to accomplish. That's the what. Then the why, because why are you doing this? And then the final step is today, the action that you have to take. This is the how. And so you'll write this statement every morning. And then here's the most powerful process. A lot of times this how, the action, this is the thing that we'll resist. This is the bold action that we need to take every day. You know, I will sell 15 new clients because it's going to provide a better lifestyle for me and my family. Today, I need to make 25 cold calls. So far, this is easy. Writing this is easy. The hard part is actually putting this into action, right? The whole point of this is that you actually follow through and accomplish this goal, but you have to do this action. And this is the thing that we're going to resist. And so here's a quick process of how to help you just execute this without even thinking about it every day. And it's the power of visualization. Now, if you're familiar with visualization, it's basically what an affirmation is doing is we're trying to program our subconscious, and we're trying to program our subconscious to really get bought in and excited about this goal. Now, the visualization part is how you program the action, because this is arguably is the most important part of this whole process. Hitting this goal won't happen unless you take this action every single day. And so how do you get it to where you just don't resist this action anymore? Like making 25 cold calls? I don't want to do that. You're going to resist that every day. How do you get it to where you don't resist this anymore? Right? And visualization is a way that you do it. And I'll give you a quick example. So Tiger Woods is the most profound golfer in history. Whether you like him or not, he is the most profound golfer ever to live. And he talked about his shot process. And everyone, if you ever watched Tiger Woods live, he takes a long time to take a shot. He stands behind the ball, he has his eyes closed, and he's sitting there for 2 to 3 minutes before he actually steps up and takes a shot. And a reporter asked him one time, like, what are you doing? Why does it take you so long to hit a ball? What are you doing back there? And he says, well, I close my eyes and I visualize me taking the shot. And he says, not in the sense of I'm visualizing the ball going in the hole. That's the result, and that's what most people would think. He says, no, I close my eyes, and I visualize my grasp on the club. I visualize my descent, my takeaway. I visualize the angle that I'm cocking my wrist. I visualize my set. I visualize how I shift my hips. I visualize my contact with the ball. I visualize my follow through. He says, then I do a couple of practice swings with that exact process. So then I open my eyes. And by the time I step up to the ball, I don't even remember the shot. I just go into this autopilot and I just execute. He visualized the action, not the result. He visualized himself doing the action of the shot, taking the action. And then by the time he stepped into the field of play, the action just happened. He just turned into a robot and just executed exactly the way he visualized. And this goes to the power of the visualization. What visualization does is it ingrains in activity. You're actually connecting a pathway of neurons in your brain even by just imagining it. So the brain can't decipher something from imagined versus something that's real. So just like how you practice in real life, you can visualize, and it's the same thing. It's creating the same neural pathways as if you're actually physically doing it. And what that means is you can just close your eyes and you get the same benefits as actually doing it. And so when you actually step into the field of play, then it becomes natural. You just do it. And so here's how you apply this to your daily practice. Every day you will write your goal affirmation. You write your goal. You write why that goal is important. Then you write your critical action for today. Today, I need to make 25 cold calls. And then you sit and you visualize yourself doing that action. You visualize who you're going to call. What are you going to say to them when you call? Where's your prospect list? Where is it? How can you make this process easier for yourself? Can you put it out, set it out in front of your desk so you see it? Like you visualize the whole play of you doing the action. Then when you open your eyes, now when you get into the office, you just go into autopilot and you just go and you do the exact thing that you imagined, the exact thing that you visualized that morning. So this is your process every morning. Write your goal and then take a minute or two, close your eyes and visualize you doing the big, bold action that you need to take that day to push that goal forward. And I guarantee you, once you start this process, you'll see that taking this action will no longer be a resistance for you. You'll just follow through to the point where you become robotic and you just execute flawlessly. All right, and if you need this process, this is all outlined in the Hero Journal. You can get your copy at themorninghero.com. All of our Morning Hero members get a complimentary copy of the Hero Journal, and this is the process we walk through every morning to set their day on fire. Go ahead and go to themorninghero.com where you can see how to get your become a Morning Hero member and get your copy of the Hero Journal so you can become an execution robot. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video.